I'm gonna rotate this. Try to get a little. What is up, everyone? We are live here on YouTube today. I'm so excited for the stuff going on. So it's gonna be pretty fun. We got some Marvel questions coming up today. So I'm a big Marvel fan. I don't know if you guys are Marvel fans. If you're not, get out of the chat. Really appreciate that. No, I'm just kidding. We're actually genuinely glad you're here. I really enjoy Marvel. It's probably some of my favorite movies, and I've actually watched a couple of them since been doing on this quarantine stuff, like all the Good Humans, and so super stoked to be with you guys today. So I'm trying to pull up my chat on the phone just to make so I can see it. So let's see who we got. Davin, you were close, dude, but Zane beat you for that first comment. GG, dude. GG. I'm gonna run quick and I'm gonna grab my iPad. It's just like right over there, so then I can comment with you guys and make sure you see it. So we got 4 minutes, so we'll get this shindig started in just a moment. We're just standing in the back. That Zane's weird. All right, so we got 3 minutes. I was only gone a minute, so easy money. Got a little music today, brought to you by the band Arizona. I don't know if you guys know who they are, but it's one of my favorite bands. I just really appreciate it. I don't know, it's good music to be chilling to, and so that's what we got going on today. Hey, let's chat some. Oh, I don't know if I can have music and doing all the things at the same time. It's kind of a bummer. Comment. Let me hear what's some of your favorite. Lydia, you started a business today? Tell us about it. What's your business? What's going on? That's really awesome. But hey, what is your favorite Marvel movie before we get going? My favorite Marvel movie, I would say, is probably Infinity War. I feel like that's everyone's, a lot of people like that movie. But Captain America Civil War is one of my favorites. That's the Infinity Gauntlet and the Civil War comic book series. Those are my two favorite comic book series. So when I knew they were making them into movies, that's probably why I really liked it. Zane says Iron Man 1 is his favorite, and that is a classic. That actually, they played that on TV yesterday, and I watched it yesterday or 2 days ago. It was on the Sci-Fi Channel for 4 hours straight. So I don't know if you guys saw that. So talk about some of your favorites. Sean likes Doctor Strange. That's a really good one. What up, Maggie? How you doing, Maggie? It's good to see you. Spider-Man: Homecoming is a really good one. Tom Holland, he's a good Spider-Man. I really liked it. I thought he killed it. I thought he did a really good job, and he probably will continue to do a good job, because there was that little scare for a little bit where maybe Marvel they lost the rights because technically Sony has it. I don't know if you guys know all that drama and stuff. But today we're going to be doing some pretty hard Marvel trivia questions, and so I'm really looking forward to kind of having fun with you guys and doing that. Yeah. Oh, Lydia, you make nameplates. That's super cool. That's really cool. Good job. I'm proud of you for being proactive during this time and getting something started. That's super sick. But Quentin says Far From Home or Homecoming, so you're a big Spider-Man fan. I thought Far From Home was good. I really there's that scene with Mysterio where it's the second scene where Spider-Man's going through all the illusion things. And I thought all of those were really cool. That was just super well done CGI. And yeah, Mysterio is not really he doesn't have superpowers, but he's just really, really smart, and I think they weaved him into the story of the Marvel universe with Tony Stark not giving him credit for stuff in past movies and kind of his vendetta with that. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty good. I kind of liked it. So yeah. Have you guys seen all of them? Comment below if you've seen all of the movies, because if you haven't seen all of them, I mean, the first one Iron Man came out in 2008, so that wouldn't surprise me. if you haven't actually gotten to see all of them. So maybe keep track of the comments because I might be an answer later on. I don't know. Hey, we're gonna get this trivia started. So let's see. What was the name of Thor's hammer? What was it? Stormbreaker, Hydrastroth, Mjolnir, or the Hammer of Belfast? What was the name of his hammer? So start commenting. Comment. Let's see. What was the name of his hammer? Figure it out, team. Sean, you haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse? That's a really good one. Technically, that's not a part of the MCU. I don't think. I think that's like a Sony standalone. Still really good. That was like, it took a long time. A lot of effort went into making those things. And so let's get it going. Drum roll for the first one. Drum roll for the first round. Here we go. Let's see what is up. Mjolnir, guys. It was Mjolnir. Great job. And not Andy. That's Maggie. Maggie's Zane and Lydia. That is the correct answer. So Quentin says, I bet Zane hasn't seen Punisher 2004.
Shut up, dude. Of course not. Can you hear me? Quentin. Why would you question that?
Don't question that. And what movie did Thanos first appear, guys? What was his first one? Captain America Civil War, Iron Man 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, or The Avengers? What are we thinking? So, what movie did he first appear? So his first cameo ever in the movies. We got a lot. We got a 1, 3, 4, 4, 1, 4. Guys, a lot of gaps on these in the remembering of all this stuff. 3 is a great guess. 3 is a phenomenal guess. Guardians of the Galaxy has Ronan. Thanos is in that movie, but Avengers was the first one. He was in the mid-credit scene, so they had 2 post-credit scenes. He was in the first one, and that's when they don't get the stones, all that stuff, and he puts on the glove, and he looks in the camera and says, fine, I'll do it myself. That's the first one. Who has been in the most Marvel movies? Robert Downey Jr., Stan Lee, Robert Duvall, or Stanley Hudson? Who do you think? Who's been in the most Marvel movies? Ooh. Guys, I think we should all get this one. We got some guests. Robert Downey Jr. I won't lie to you. Robert Downey Jr. He is the guy that plays Iron Man. Stan Lee is like the creator of Marvel Comics and like created so many different superheroes and things like that. So that's who those people are. Stanley Hudson is he's a salesman at Dunder Mifflin. I don't know if you know who that is. And Robert Duvall, that's just an actor. I'm not gonna explain this because these answers are up right now, and everyone but Sean got it. Come on, Sean. That was a hand me down. That was Stan Lee. He cameos in every movie. So I should try. I don't know if he's in Endgame. There's like that scene where people drive by in the car outside, and I couldn't tell if they're trying to CGI him in, but I know it wasn't actually him. But anyway, next question. In Guardians of the Galaxy, what is the name of the dog in the collector Taneleer Tivan's museum? So there's a dog in one of those glass containers. What is the name of the dog? Is it Comet, Astro, Pluto, or Cosmo the space dog? What do you guys think? So on this one, we got one guess for Comment, a couple for Cosmo the space dog, some Plutos. Whoa, lights went off. Lights went off in the room I'm in, but you can still see my face, so. Is someone in the sound booth? I don't know what's going on. I just work here. Oh, we kind of have a split there. So we have, the answer was Cosmo the space dog. I guess I can just do this in the dark if you guys are cool with that. I kind of feel like it's like more mysterious. Maybe I should put my hood up if we're going to be doing this. You know, like maybe make me look kind of like a Sith Lord or something. All right. How many versions of Iron Man's suit are there? And I'm talking about through Infinity War and Endgame. And the suit that he has in Infinity War is the same suit that he uses in Endgame. And so that's actually just one thing. So he hit the peak of it. Is it 61, 54, 47, or 50? So remember, he calls them like Mark 1, Mark 2. And in Iron Man 3, he used a ton of different suits. So what number Woo! We back. We back with some lights. How many versions? Let's see. We got some guesses. We got a lot of different guesses out here. Jacob Lily, I appreciate you saying that I look creepy. That's a kind of a compliment, I guess.
Behind you.
Oh, were you saying because Zane was behind me? There was someone behind me. Guys, the answer was 50. Good job to Maggie and the. Mark 50 was the last one. So and they're all in Roman numerals, so technically it's like the L. But yeah, that was the one for it. So there was 50 different suits. What does the acronym for SHIELD stand for? So that is that agency that kind of like was corrupt and stuff, you know, like kind of they put together the Avengers, essentially. Is it the Superheroes Incorporated Enterprises Logistics Division? Is it the Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division? Is it the Superior Heroes Involved Engagement Logistics Department? Or is it Silent Heroism is everyone's lifelong dream? Oh, I just realized we kind of, maybe lifelong should have been one word. It's really embarrassing, guys. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? If you just watched Iron Man recently, they say this name a lot because this is before they changed it to the acronym Actual SHIELD. You know, but they were just kind of like poking fun at how long of a name it is. That's right. You guessed it. It's the one that makes the most sense. It is the Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division. So good job to all you guys. That was pretty easy. Quentin Levis says, silly horse, interesting, exaggerated dogs. That was a great one. What are the names of the Infinity Stones? Is it strength, matter, time, and body, earth, wind, and fire, mind, soul, reality, space, time, power, or Zane's mustache? And I will be honest with you. If you say it is Zane's mustache, I will give you a bonus point. You will get the question wrong because I don't think that was the names of the Infinity Stones. But that's where we're at. Zane's going for it. Quentin's going for it. I appreciate it. Jacob Lily's going for it. That's right. Get those bonus points. Bonus points are here. They're not worth anything, but except me knowing that you care. That's really what matters. It's good stuff, guys. So we have a couple more people here now. So what was I gotta know. What's your favorite? What do you think is the worst Marvel movie? That's what I want to hear. Because I'll be honest, there's some I really don't like. I enjoy all of them, but there's some I'm not crazy about. So let me know what's going on. A lot of you got that right. Jacob, Earth, Wind, and Fire is a phenomenal band. Not really the Power Stones or the Infinity Stones. What is the name of Jane's sidekick played by Kat Dennings in Thor? Here we go. What do you guys think? And I picked this question because Thor: The Dark World, I think is. Oh, Zane also said it. I agree. Thor: The Dark World is my least favorite Marvel movie. I've seen it probably 3 times. Don't know why, and I still can't remember. Is it Lynette Holdings, Kendrick Hemingway, Kyle Cleary, or Darcy Lewis? What do you guys think? What are we going with here? What are you going with? I didn't care much for Black Panther. Sean, that was a pretty good movie. I think it was. I mean, it's probably below, maybe slightly above midway through my favorite movies. Maybe slightly below. But I thought they are like, I don't know. We'll get a different conversation for a different day. Darcy Lewis is the correct answer. So good job for you guys that got that correct. Darcy Lewis. I see you, Matthews brothers, trying to get in there on that late slide. Oh, shoot. I didn't change this question. Hey, you guys are getting a throwback to last week with Trivia with Zane. We have, what does one of Lord Farquaad's guards called Pinocchio? A small Lord Farquaad, a possessed toy, a lying fiend, or a wild monkey? I'll let you choose. I must have missed this when I was scrolling through. I don't know what happened, but hey, you guys are getting a little freebie here. So, yeah, what do you say? Why not take a crazy chance? You know what I mean? Why not do a crazy dance? I was thinking out loud. Just thinking out loud. Wild monkey, I like that. It's a good one. A lying fiend. I think it's number 2, guys. It is number 2. The Sean Lydia got it all right. I wonder who the is. I really want to know. Oh, it's the Matthews. It just shows up when it shows up on the answering. It just says the. Awesome. Hey, great job for you guys on that little freebie. What is the name of Ben Kingsley's Iron Man 3 character who is hired to play the Mandarin? So the Mandarin, if you remember from Iron Man 3, that's the guy that plays the terrorist. What is his name? What is the name? His name in the movie. So this should almost be a gimme. If you know some of these names are real names and one of them is not a real name, ergo, the help should come from the one that ain't real. So I think it's a little too late to help you out. So that's why I gave you that clue, because I knew that clue would be over and done with by now. So pulling it up, let's see what the answers are here. It was Trevor Slattery. Congratulations to Sean Zane for getting that one correctly. So so he's the one that played like the terrorist character, like the bad guy, but it turns out he wasn't really the bad guy. And so there's another Iron Man 3 question in here, I believe later, because I think it's like kind of hard. All right, I love this question. I came up with some good answers. Who trained Matt Murdock on Daredevil? So Matt Murdock is the guy, that's the name of the character who is Daredevil. That's the blind guy that like fights crime. He's a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Who trained him? Was his name Bar, Stick, Rock, or Smash? And I know it sounds like all of those are false, but I promise you one of those is correct. So we got Bar, Stick, Rock, or Smash. If you haven't seen the Daredevil TV show, it's pretty good. I really liked it. The first season, I really, really liked. Second season, I'm not going to lie, I don't know if I saw all of it. So maybe I'm not the best one to answer that. But there was rumors that they were going to connect him and he was going to be Spider-Man's lawyer in like one of the future movies, but they didn't. A lot of you got that right. It is Stick. That is his name. And I don't remember if it's I know he's also blind, the guy that trained him, and because he has that stick. So I'm assuming that's where they did it. But I try to hit you with that Bar and Rock and Smash. All right, what is the name of the Super Soldier Project in Captain America, the First Avenger? Is it Project Rebirth? Is it Project Venus? Is it Project Super Soldier? Or is it Project X? So this is a really good question. Marvel, a lot of times, they make references to other things that have been something just to kind of pay homage to those things, you know? And so when they were originally in Thor, in the first Thor movie, they showed the Infinity Gauntlet that had all the stones in Odin's vault. And they actually hadn't planned to go that route with the movies. But then like a lot of people on the internet were like freaking out, being like, oh, they're going to do this storyline. And then that's when they kind of started to begin to piece the ideas of doing it. So Project X is something else, but it could have been referencing this. So let's see if you guys fell for it. Nope, no one got it. It was called Project Rebirth. I think it's kind of a weird name. I don't think it really like makes a ton of sense. That's a hard one, guys. I'm glad no one fell for Project Super Soldier because that is the name of the Super Soldier Project. So I was like, let's see if I can just get anyone easy. What was the first film in Phase 3 of the MCU? This is a trick question if there's ever been one. Is it Black Panther, Captain America Civil War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, or Doctor Strange? So there is 4 phases in the MCU, and we're in Phase 4, right? And so Phase 1 is like the intro movies. Phase 2 is kind of building some of the plot. And Phase 3 is leading up to Thanos, and 4 is Thanos. So let me get the right finger in here. What is the first film of Phase 3? Perfect timing. A lot of you got it right. It was Captain America Civil War. So great job to all of you guys. Matthews Brothers, Maggie, Zane. Nice try. Nice try, Zane. Totally got it wrong like a dweeb. He's over here crying. All right, guys. This is a Guardian of the Galaxy question, if you've seen that first one. What alien race does Ronan the Accuser belong to? Is it the Kree? Is he a Terran? Is he a Xandarian? Or is he a Skrull? I wonder what the answer is. What alien race does Ronan the Accuser belong to? What is it? What are y'all saying? We got a couple people saying Kree. Come on, Kylie. Kylie, you joined at a really confusing time. Can't believe it. A lot of you are slaying this question. This might have been the easiest one. I didn't think this would be this easy. If you didn't know, Terrans, those are humans. That's us. We're Terrans. Xandarians, those are the people on the planet Xandar. That's where the Guardians of the Galaxy takes place. That's where John C. Reilly, he actually is in that movie. And then Skrulls are the shapeshifters. And I'm pretty interesting. I thought it was interesting in Captain Marvel, they made the Skrulls like good guys. It made them like look like refugees, like, oh, they're just trying to find a place. But in the comic books, they're bad. They're like not good dudes. We'll get back to that. What virus was Pepper Potts injected with in Iron Man 3? Was it adamantium? Was it corona? Was it extremis? Or was it etherius? Etherus? Icarus? Hypothesis? What do you think? Get the questions up in here. Yeah, you guys are pretty good at this. Jacob Woolley says it's number 33. Quickly hits it with that recapping, backs it up to number 3. It was Extremis. Quentin, love it, dude. I love you, man. But are you going for the most questions wrong? Because I think that might be where you're going. Guys, I think we got one more, or is that all of it? I think we might have just done 15 questions today. So let's see who the winner is. Lydia Cahill does not surprise me. She is at the top of the leaderboard today. And Quentin, I'm sorry I made fun of you because there's people below you. Maggie, second place with 10. You guys are pretty good at this. You're pretty good at this. And so if you have a question that you think no one would know the answer to Marvel, put it in the chat right now and let's see if we can answer it. See if we can come up to one. So I don't know if you guys can come up with a question or if you think, a fact or just any interesting facts about Marvel. I love the Marvel movies. And, here's James's theory. Okay. So Thanos, all that's over with, right? Everything's back to normal. And they just bought the rights to X-Men. So here's how I would like to see them bring X-Men in. If they go off and just say that X-Men, they've just been around the whole time and just didn't do anything, that is the lamest thing ever. And so I'm hoping that they say with the different snaps that happened, that like energy had been sent out into the galaxy and it has like changed people. Maybe it's like a percentage of the people that were like dusted away that came back, right? Like it like changed them. But somehow by using the stones all together, power was like shot out into the galaxy and it has affected specific people. And then that way you could basically bring in anyone from the Marvel Cinematic Universe that you wanted to very easily. Because the idea that mutants, that there's like people, it's like their DNA has been altered somehow. And so they're going to have to explain how either that just happened or all these people were just casually on the low the whole time. You could bring in the Fantastic Four that way if you wanted to. But I have a feeling they're going to go kind of an OG storyline with like the scientists in space, which would be cool too. So I'm super stoked for that. All right. Watching Fred. I don't know what that is. Is that guy with a really high voice that was on YouTube back in like 2006? Is that dude? Is that Fred? I don't know what Fred is. Quentin, you're going to have to give me a little more details here. What's the first movie in the MCU? That's a good question. What do you guys think? What is the first movie in the MCU? What is it? That's the drum roll. By the way, James, we got our prize Fizinally. Hey, glad you guys got your prize. I ordered those on the Sonic website a long time ago, and so I'm pretty stoked. So instead, the first movie in the MCU, the first one was Iron Man. And so, how many of you saw The Incredible Hulk? In my opinion, I enjoyed that movie when I watched it. It was like pretty good. I love seeing like jacked Hulk, like where it's just like he's just ripped. And one storyline they don't do with Hulk is Hulk, the longer he fights, he's supposed to literally grow in height and get stronger and bigger. And so even if he's like losing to someone in a fight, he's getting bigger and stronger and bigger and stronger. And it's kind of like I don't really like superheroes where it's just like they're invincible, because that's just kind of lame. Superman, I'm sorry if you think that's the greatest superhero of all time. You can take a hike, because DC's like, oh, Marvel has way better ideas than us, so let's just make this guy invincible. That's lame. That's super lame. Super, super lame. Quentin says him. I don't know what he's referring to, but it's probably true. Quentin, my man, if you're free tonight, I would maybe play some video games with you if you convince me to, but if you guys, I'm going to put Quentin on blast right here in front of everyone. Quentin texted me the other day and said, "Hey, do you want to squat up with me?" And before I could even respond, he said, "Just kidding. I found someone." He uninvited me immediately. I roasted him in a group chat already in the morning. I'm going to roast him again on this because it hurts my heart still. Superman is for people who only use salt on their food. Kylie, I don't know where my wallet is, but I would give you $100 if I had it with me right now, because you are hands down the funniest person I've ever met in my life. Spider-Man all the way. Spider-Man's my favorite. He's my favorite. I like Spider-Man. It's good stuff. I used to really like The Flash growing up, but I think it's because I was really overrated and really slow, and so I kind of looked up to him. So I think that's kind of true. So next time on Emotions with James, we will unpack that. Probably not. So yeah, so I would really love to see X-Men be brought in. I would really love for John Krasinski to play Mr. Fantastic. I just like John Krasinski. I think it'd be fun. I think he'd be pretty good at it. So we'll see if anything happens there. Guys, that's all we got for you today. We will see you live Thursday. I don't know exactly what's going on Thursday. Oh, guys, we're doing a Pop-Tart taste test. So it's Brandon, Chris is going to be hosting, and Brunel, they're going to be figuring out what Pop-Tarts are the best, like the greatest of all time. So they're going to have tons of different Pop-Tarts. I think they're going to have like the cinnamon, the classic strawberry, wild berry, probably s'mores, fudge, whatever all those are, right? And they're going to eat them all, probably parts of it. I doubt they're going to eat that many Pop-Tarts. And then they're going to rank them. They're going to go through, they're going to talk about what their favorites are, and they're going to end up picking what the best is. We did this last week, so this is Tasty Thursday. So on every Thursday, we're doing Tasty Thursdays. It's going to be something to do with food. We did chicken nugget taste test. Last week, we did the Little Debbie challenge, and we came up with a best Little Debbie, which still kind of blows my mind that we landed there. But after eating them all consecutively, it was oatmeal cream pie. And I know, I feel horrible saying, a Little Debbie, we let an oatmeal thing win. A part of me says I still don't feel good about it. But that's where we're at. We look forward to seeing you on Thursday. But we got Collective Live tomorrow night at 6:30. I'll see all of you there. Later, home.